Hello everyone, it's Gigi Calvin, and this is a Relax With Me long-form video. I'm actually hopping back into Fields of Mistria. In the past, I've actually live streamed this game, and also done YouTube shorts and TikToks, short videos. But I decided to try a longer form version. So feel free just to relax, come along as I play. Just slow down, maybe even take a nap and sleep. It's been a little while since I've played this, and so many of the controls are similar to Stardew Valley. What I'm going to do is I will do some... I will do some commentary here and there. Interesting. I've got all these mini quests that I need to fulfill. At the time of this recording, this game is, I believe, still in early access. So I know that there are many other people who have played this game and shared their playthroughs online. I'm personally not sure how far the game goes in its current state. And I'm pretty early in the game, to be honest. It's day 26. In the spring season. So I think there's 28 days in each month. So I'm assuming once I hit day 28, it'll take me into winter. I found making these videos, now I've mostly done them with Stardew Valley, but these sort of relax with me long form videos to be very relaxing for me in creating them, but my hope is that for you who may be watching, I hope that it brings a calm and restful presence to you as well. There's still a lot that I'm discovering about the world of this game, and I've learned that I can catch bugs, and I can toss them in the shipping bin. I've been to the mines, and I've also tried fishing as well. So those are very similar activities that you can also do in Stardew Valley. But I'm heading into town. Don't miss tonight's get-together at the Inn, Gigi Calvin. That's when I break out the good stuff. I wonder if today is Friday. Yes. Nora, hope I'll see you at the general store today, Gigi Calvin. Dell loves the Saturday market. I always let her pick a treat when I take her, mostly so she doesn't run off. Dell is one of the kids. Holt, phew. Nora's always up so early. I don't get it. He says a lot of puns. Request for a catfish. Okay. Yet another task that I'll do. Adeline. Darcy's pastries and coffee are amazing. I hope you had a chance to try them yourself. Raya's pretty out here, isn't it? I believe... Okay, so this is the box where I'm going to donate all of the raw materials. Can I donate 150? And then stone. Yes, I can. So I probably should spend some time gathering more of these since this is a major quest. I'm going to make Gigi Calvin my best friend. But I was going to make Gigi Calvin my best friend. Oh, Dello, Luke, so young, so naive. When I make Gigi Calvin my best friend, I'll order Gigi Calvin to defeat all Gigi Calvin's other best friends. And then I'll be the last best friend standing. They're very cute kids. It's another beautiful morning in Mistria. This game has kind of a 90s anime aesthetic of the characters. Okay, so I only have... I was about to buy some seeds and plant them, but I'm noticing it's the 26th, and I don't think there's anything here that I can plant and then harvest within 2 days. I'm kind of using the same logic from Stardew Valley, where I'm assuming plants are going to die, crops are going to die, if they don't blossom by the end of a season. Interesting, you can buy a shipping bin. I wonder if you can place that all around town. With summer around the corner, I've been daydreaming ways of getting blocks of ice to Mistria. It'd be a big seller, but it's not very practical. Well, since I need to gather stone and wood, the best place I think would be at my farm, because there's a lot of things that I can harvest there, as you can see right here. It's going to burn a lot of energy for sure. So I've completed the wood requirement. The stone one, I need to get a lot more stone, so I should focus on that. Obviously going to the mines is another way to get a lot of stone, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to clear out this area. I'm very low on energy right now. Let's see. I was actually going to check on in here and see if there's any food that I can eat. So it gives me a speed boost. Coffee gives me a speed boost. But I need oh, I have some stone here. And some stone here. That'll help me. I may need to go to the saloon to get some food. So let's go ahead and do that. everyone's heading over there. Errol, Gigi Calvin, it's the big night at the inn. I had planned to watch the museum, but Island insisted I join the fun. Gigi Calvin, wrapped up your chores for the day already? I gotta get a hustle on, don't want to be late for the inn tonight. Maple found an old book on politics and she wants me to read it to her for some reason. Being a big sister is tough. Is it already the evening? It's only 3:40 p.m. Ulrich, I'm sure glad Errol found something to do after the mines closed down. Sounds like he found his calling. I'm happy for that dude. Let's go inside. Okay. I'm trying to see what is good food that I should purchase. Ooh. Alright, so potatoes are actually really good for energy. That's something I'm discovering. I'm looking at the categories, or the stats. So I think loaded potato, maybe sushi, maybe tomato soup. I'm gonna buy the sushi as a backup. And let's head... Oh, let's talk to some folks here. It's good to see you out and about. A day like this is meant for enjoying. No matter what Raina makes at the inn, it's always a delight. Joe and Hemlock have a good kid there. How is it that I always see you running around town? Don't you have work to do? In the capital, I would find a nook on Main Street and read a book while people did their weekend shopping. The Saturday market takes me back there. Okay. Now I can go here and donate some of that stone, right? And then I can also, the copper ingots. Shh, Gigi Calvin, I'm brainstorming a new potion. I have a big evening of brewing ahead of me. So it's 4:30. Let's see. Keep an eye on the request board. I occasionally post jobs that are more suited to an adventurer like yourself. I can assure you that they'll be lucrative for both of us. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my farm and I need to focus on stone. It's 6 o'clock, so eventually I gotta make it over to the Saloon Tavern, where everyone is gathering for festivities on Friday night. I'm just trying to do my best to be productive here. I don't know if it's my screen, but it almost looks like the color is changing as it's getting later in the evening, which makes sense, you know, it's evening time. I know in Stardew Valley, I always notice a greater range of change in the color as you go from day to night. Once again, that could just be my screen. Let me try eating this sushi. Okay, sushi actually is a good boost. It's half the price of the potato. I'm gonna go to the saloon. I actually can't remember if it's a saloon or a tavern. The inn, that's what they call it, okay. Junie spilled her fancy wine last week, but it's a thought that counts, and she was thinking of all of us when she brought it. So this week, drinks are on me. Ooh, interesting. Ho ho, I shouldn't be getting rowdy at my age, but I'll have to show young March how we used to do things in my day. What a sweet boy March is. Sigh, Gigi Calvin. I've been having my fun with the theatrics these past few weeks, but poor Juniper does seem to be a bit down this week. It's not an 800-year-old bottle of Witchvine Merlot, but I've got a bottle of red at home that tastes better with company. I'm very busy, but I could find a night that's open, maybe. The blacksmith's choice of beer is uninspired, but the swill does taste a little better than I thought. It does, doesn't it? Cheers, Doctor. Interesting. It's the whole group. You know, Baylor pretends like Eileen's game is beneath him, but between you and me, I'd say he's getting into it. I saw him scribbling notes about his character earlier this week. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to talk, not purchase. Hemlock. Market's tomorrow. Maybe I'll stop in and find a little gift for Josie. Oh, and this is the kitchen that I can use. I've got some killer ideas for next week's menu. Keep an eye out. So I have access to this kitchen, but I have not made anything yet. I believe if I have the ingredients, then I can make them. I can't believe this. Ulrich won again. He must have a tell. I've been watching him in every game this whole season. His game face is flawless. It's like there's nothing going on behind those eyes. It's just a game, guys. Don't get too hung up, you know. No, Rice, the right. His ability to win is unnatural. Drinks are on me, guys. By the way, anyone want to see this 4-leaf clover I found? Interesting bubbles. Dialogue bubbles. Island. It's been a long road, and you've come to the end. The Eldarian king, it turns out, was just a puppet. One in a long line of puppets, all propped up by this most ancient of evils. The Dark Star Skeleton King, scourge of the ancient witch queens. Bad Brad the bearded bard lies prone on the floor. He has no songs left. He whispers, I wish I could have been good Brad just once. Moonsilver pulls herself upright. She's out of mana, down to 1 HP. It's up to you, my companions. You only had 1 HP to begin with. That's what min-maxing gets you. These are D&D players. My woodland cavalry are all spent. They cower in fear at the sight of the Skeleton King. It's all up to you, Snicklefritz. Snicklefritz loads his sharp light crossbow. His eagle eye goggles give him +7 to aim, and his deft gloves give him +5 to dexterity. He lines up the shot and fires. Roll. They're thinking. More thinking. 25. Snicklefritz, my hero. Well done, my boy. Oh, it was nothing. Snicklefritz noticed that the enemies in this dungeon were all dark elements, so he saved his holy arrow for the final battle. And with the swift step boots... Wait, does the die even go up to 25? Why, Island, I used an Eldarian die. You learned something after all. The conversations among all the characters really show their personality and definitely the lore and background of this world. I hereby convene the 4th and final meeting of the Dragon Guard heist because we're grounded. It was a good plan, guys. Was it? It was a plan, guys. It sure was. Sorry, Gigi Calvin, you probably want to hear what happened. We waited until just before dawn, and then we snuck into Mr. Baylor's room, and he woke up right away. Guys, it's not my fault he's a light sleeper. Sigh. At least we found out Mr. Baylor's secret. Yeah. His room is really messy. So messy I'm messy, but I could learn something from Mr. Baylor. Is he even an adult? If you ask me, he's the one who should be grounded. These kids are funny. I assume Mr. Baylor's room is one of those up there. Okay, so I think we should donate some of this stone that I picked up. So I'll probably be revisiting this area quite frequently. So I got to make 1 copper ingot bar. The wood is 150. Stone is 123 out of 200. I'm trying to remember how I made the ingot bar, which I think was with the blacksmith. I believe that's March. The character named March. And I think, did I go over here? This is where you can make storage chests. Okay. So I think this is kind of like a crafting area. It's interesting that the crafting happens... Oh, you can make a scarecrow. Maybe I should make a scarecrow. Hay bale. Let's make a scarecrow. Because in Stardew, I think you can be anywhere to craft things. But here, in this game, apparently you have to do that by coming to this specific area. We're going to take the scarecrow and plant him among the crops. Okay, so there's the blacksmith right here. So how did I... Ingots. Okay. So I need to get 8 more copper ore in order to make the ingots. So then it takes 10 minutes. Good to know. And then I guess this is where I can upgrade tools as well. So in Stardew, you go to Clint's blacksmith shop. But here I guess I can do it myself. Mistral. Mistral appears to be the highest level. Okay, so you can upgrade all these items, including the bug's nest. That's interesting. In armor. Okay. So this is telling me all the items. Good to know. Well, I'll be coming back here, but looks like what I can do is if I gather and finish all the stone material requirement for the project, I can go to the mines, and then I can find more copper ore. So my farm is called Mistria Farm, as you can see. Oh, let's plant this scarecrow. I guess it's a good place for the scarecrow. Here in the center, I guess. Starting to get late. Let's do a little pickaxe action. $12.20. So a relatively quiet day. Okay, so this bigger rock, I probably have to upgrade the pickaxe in order to break it apart. Okay, it's 1 o'clock, so I think it's good to go back. My pet is a cat. And I'm now going to go to bed. Okay, well I think that wraps it up for today's long form Relax With Me session video in Fields of Mistria. Thank you for coming along. I hope that you were able to relax and perhaps even fall asleep. So have a good day, have a good night. This is GG Calvin signing out. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.